Good morning, dear children. Today we are going to start our third term of this academic year, and so I want everyone to start learning from today. Okay, now let's start our lesson, and this time we'll be discussing a poem, and it's in page number 104 of a reader textbook, number 14, chapter number 14. Keep a poem in your pocket. It's in page number 104. And the poem's name is Keep a Poem in Your Pocket. And this poem is written by Beatrice Schenk de Reynes. And look at the picture, children. This is Beatrice who has written the poem Keep a Poem in Your Pocket. And actually, she is an American writer. She's from the place America, and she has written a lot of children's picture books. Okay, and her works are very famous and popular all over the world. Okay, and this is the picture of the person, Beatrice, who has written the poem Keep a Poem in Your Pocket. And actually, this poem is a wonderful poem. Okay, and it's about what happens when you keep a poem in your pocket. Okay, now let's find out what the poem is about. Look at the poem, children. Keep a poem in your pocket. Keep a poem in your pocket and a picture in your head, and you will never feel lonely at night when you're in bed. The little poem will sing to you, and the little picture will bring to you a dozen dreams to dance to you at night when you're in bed. So, keep a picture in your pocket and a poem in your head, and you'll never feel lonely at night when you're in bed. So now let's look at the poem stanza by stanza. Okay, the first stanza. Keep a poem in your pocket and a picture in your head, and you'll never feel lonely at night when you're in bed. Okay, what this stanza means is when you keep a poem in your pocket and a picture in your head, okay, just find out a poem which you like the most, okay, and you have to keep that poem in your pocket, okay, and regarding the poem also you can just find a picture related to it and you can keep the picture in your head, and when you go to bed for sleep you will never ever feel lonely because you have the poem in your pocket and a picture in your head. So you can read the poem and you can think of the pictures that you have in your head. Okay, you can think of the pictures and all those things in your head. So when you think of all these things, that is the poem and the picture, you will never get a time to be afraid of something around you. That means at night it will be dark, right? So you will never feel lonely and you will never ever get the time to be scared of anything. Okay, so this is what the first stanza means. Now let's go to the next stanza. The little poem will sing to you, and the little picture bring to you a dozen dreams to dance to you at night when you're in bed. So what happens is the poem which you have kept in your pocket, it will sing to you. Okay, it will start singing to you, and the little picture which you have in your head, it brings a lot of thoughts in your mind, and it will help you to think of different things, like you feel to like you dream about many things and you start dancing. Okay, so this is what the poem and the picture will bring to you when you are in bed. Okay, because of the poem and the picture, what you have is you dream about different things. Now let's go to the last stanza. So Keep a picture in your pocket and a poem in your head, and you will never feel lonely at night you are in bed. So, what you have to do is always keep a picture in your pocket and a poem in your head. Now, did you find the difference? Look at the first two lines of the first stanza. It's keep a poem in your pocket and a picture in your head. But now, look at the last stanza. Keep a picture in your pocket and a poem in your head. So it's like it's the opposite has happened. Yes or no? At first, you have kept a poem in your pocket, but at the last, what did you do? You kept the poem in your head. And in the first stanza, you have kept a picture in your head, but when it comes to the last stanza, you have kept the picture in your pocket. Actually, why this thing has happened means that means the words have been shuffled means because when you start reading the poem, you'll start memorizing it. Yes or no? And when you have the poem in your head itself, okay, you can just say it aloud. It helps you to say it aloud, and you can think about the poem a lot. So that's what these two lines means. And what you have to do is you have to keep a picture in your pocket, and if you have a picture in your pocket, you can just look at that and you can start imagining, relate that with the poem in your head. Okay, so this is what it happens, and you will never feel lonely at night when you're in bed. When you start thinking about the poem which is in your head and about the picture in your pocket, you will never feel lonely at night because you have a lot of companions with you. You start imagining or you start dreaming about a lot of things about the poem, how the poem goes, and what all is happening in the poem, and you started to relate the picture which you had with the poem. So this is what the poem is. I hope you love this poem. So shall we read it once again? Okay, let's start. Keep a poem in your pocket and a picture in your head, and you'll never feel lonely at night when you're in bed. The little poem will sing to you, and the little picture bring to you a dozen dreams to dance to you at night when you're in bed. So keep a picture in your pocket and a poem in your head, and you'll never feel lonely at night when you're in bed. And this poem is written by Beatrice Shengde Reyners. And I hope you like the poem. I want you to read the poem again and again so that you will understand the poem. And in the next video, we'll be discussing the exercises of this poem, and this is for now. Take care and bye.